Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a while, so let's just not waste any more time and do a reading. Where are you at right now? And then what is coming up for you within the next months? This is a collective reading, it is timeless reading, it is not attached to any time, day or months or year. Whenever you open it, there you are. So, where are you at right now? What has been going on in your life? Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Where are you at right now? Whoa! Well, I am at right now a place where I haven't done this in so long that I forgot how to shuffle. Where are you at right now? What's going on in your life right now? What is happening? Who feels stuck? Mm-hmm. Relationships with this person, this King of Swords, we don't always attach, of course, the suits to the astrological signs, but sometimes it happens. It is either a person of who is air sign or someone who is very smart, intelligent, could be working in as a lawyer, doctor, teacher, anything that requires sharp mind. So the relationships with this person have come to a place where there is like a fence between you. Either it's a complete end, or it's when there is a whole world between you and it's cold, it's lack of communication, it's basically cutting off ties. And if you are cutting off ties with this person, it's because there has been some manipulation, unhealthy dynamics in your relationships, and maybe you are trying to cut the ties, and you are aware that the time has come to cut the ties, but it's a hard thing to do. It requires a lot of effort, it requires a lot of energy, and it's a choice that you have to make, and at the moment you feel like your hands are tied. So what else? Where are you at right now in your life? What is going on? Things are definitely not clear. And as we mentioned earlier, there are unhealthy dynamics in the relationships. Manipulation, could be lies, and very strong influence this person has on you. So it is very hard for you to try and someone could be gaslighted here. We could be talking about a person that understands and knows human psychology very well, or perhaps they are very smart and charming, and you have some sort of unhealthy connections when we get that which fulfills us in a twisted way from the person, and the person gets what fulfills them, regardless of the fact that relationships, the dynamics are unhealthy. It's codependent relationships, and so there is this space between you, as I mentioned earlier, that you know it's the end, or maybe there is an end and you have put an end to the relationships, yet there is this magnetic pull, and each time you go there you end up coming out thinking why. And it has been taking a lot. It's been taking a lot from you. It's been taking more than it has been giving you. So each time you go back there and you think that's it, it's over, I'm not gonna go back there anymore, I'm not gonna do that. And then you back there again, and then you end up coming out drained. And also for someone, there could be children here involved. So the reason why you still cannot completely cut ties with this person is because for some people there are children in this situation. What else do we need to know before we move on to the next 30 days? Anything else we need to know about what's going on in your life right now? What's going on is that you need to, it's like a lesson for you. You are learning to be able to put an end. When you already understand this mentally, the end has come. You know that it's over. You know there is nothing more in it for you. You know that the relationships has lived its potential, served its purpose, and now it's time to collect the nuggets of gold, to understand, stop blaming and understand what it brought to you, and to learn really your boundaries, and to learn how to let go of that which is ready to be let go of. So it's the nuggets of gold for you in this situation is really collecting this wisdom and understanding how sometimes, even though we feel like I'm saving this person or I'm doing this for my child, actually the moment you get drained by relationships, the moment you give more than what you have, the moment you involved in these toxic dynamics, it's not healthy or it's not good for anyone. And so this is the time for you to learn, because here we have very empathic, very kind, very sensitive, very giving, very generous and forgiving people. And so naturally, if you don't have healthy boundaries, if you don't learn from this, if you don't trust your wisdom and your knowledge that this has served its purpose, it's time to move on, then you're going to be repeating this cycle over and over and over and over and over and over again. So now is the time for you to learn from this and move on and go on with your life, and start to come back to this, or build this stability, this daily routine, going back to this some sort of normal, creating your new normal without this person in your life, and leave the past in the past. All right. Well, let's have a look then. What will the next 30 days bring into your life? What will be happening? What will be unfolding next 30 days, and what will they bring into your life? What is coming? What is going to unfold? What is going to be happening the next 30 days for you? Now that we know that this relationship is coming to an end, what is coming into your life next 30 days for you? Next 30 days about literally remembering who you are, reaching for those stars and going after that which you believe in, going after your dreams, going after your hopes, healing, and really dreaming big, remembering what you liked, who you were before you ended up in these toxic relationships, before you fell into this state of pain and grief and disappointment and sadness and depression and everything that comes with the end of relationships. It's time for maybe traveling for work. Someone will be here having some business trips, or simply working and planning a trip with friends, or perhaps sisters, something that will bring you joy. So looking into the future and finding what is it that you enjoy about life, remembering who you are, diving deep into your work. If someone is not working, then you're going to start working, and celebrating life, really taking this deep breath in and remembering the joy of being who you are when nobody is pressing, suppressing, manipulating, and taking the life out of you. Because even if the person is not specifically trying to drain you, the relationships that is no longer working, that you just end up investing in over and over again, in itself can be draining. What else is coming into your life the next 30 days? Interesting. For some people, here literally a new person will arrive, not right away, but a new person will arrive into your life, and this person will be the man of your life, and you don't have to look for that person. He'll come into your life without you having to make any efforts. New relationships. For some people, this could be a choice to invest and look into further education and learning something. You could be looking into going into university, or taking some courses, studying in schools, or perhaps making some investments in growing your potential, looking into what else is possible. How can I learn and grow and invest in myself? Since it is collective reading, I'm not going to clarify here which is what. This could go both ways. You're choosing to invest in yourself and take control of your life and go. This could be literally anything from universities. Maybe you're going to get a subsidized, what is it called? Scholarship, sorry, not subsidized. Scholarship into some sort of university school, but you're looking. For someone, as I said, it could be the man of their life coming. Not right away, you're going to have to wait a bit, but we're looking for 30 days. And this is going to be your life partner, the true one. And you don't have to look for that person, because he's going to find you. And we had the Fool there, so it's definitely something new, whether it's studying or whether it's a partner. And as I said, this is a collective reading, so we're not going to go and clarify who is it and what is it. What else? Next 30 days, what else is going to be happening in your life? Healing the broken heart. The tables are finally turning, and there is some light and sunshine that's coming back into your life. And although nothing is ever completely healed, and nothing is ever completely forgotten, but what is happening here is that you are learning from your experience. You are taking what the valuable advice, the valuable experience, you're bringing it out. And here on both sides we have an amazing card surrounding you. We have the sun, which is warmth, which is positivity, which is success, which is creativity, which is moving forward. And we have the Fool, new beginnings. So yes, in between here there is pain, and yes, you have not been treated fairly. Perhaps there were some misunderstanding, conflicts, lies, and all sorts of unpleasant things. But you're learning from it, you're growing, and this is a part of healing. And this is why we're here, to experience all that there is, and then shake it off and start all over again. What else is happening in your life next 30 days? Anything else that is important and worth looking at? Some back and forth with this person that you possibly have broken up with, breaking up with the person from your past. There will be some conflicts, and there will be some back and forth. And obviously for those that have children with that person, we can never completely cut the ties, right? So perhaps you're meeting at a celebration of some sort, your child's birthday, or a gathering where both of you have to go, and that can be avoided. And so when you see that person, there might be some unpleasant moments of frictions, but that's to be expected. Okay, a few more words, and then we're going to close the session. What else? Next 30 days. The cycle is complete. The cycle is complete, and tables are turning, change is coming. Again, there is this party coming up, some sort of celebration. Could be a birthday party, could be any sort of party where you're going to be gathering and talking and communicating, and you're going to be there together as a family, regardless of the fact whether you are separated or not. And you're going to encounter one another. So remember that this is here. And so in order for conflict or any argument to happen, we require always two people are required. So just keep it in mind, and if you feel that it's coming up, you don't have to play your part. And the tarot is never a sentence. It's not a 100% prediction. It's where you're heading right now with the actions that you're taking right now and the thoughts that you're thinking right now. But all of this can change in a blink of an eye the moment you decide to take conscious action and say, no, I don't choose this anymore. I'm not going to walk this way. So someone can give you a reading and say that you're going to divorce your husband or your partner, or leave your partner, or have an argument with your mom. And the moment you see or feel this happening, this building up, you can step back and say, is this really what I want? I remember I had that reading. This is the moment where I'm heading that way. Is that the road I'm choosing to take? Can I change something? And of course you can. You always can. All right. So The party will definitely be there. It's inevitable since it's a birthday, or I'm guessing that it's a child's birthday party celebration, or maybe it's a common friend, and you will be there together. So if you don't want it to end in an argument, keep your cool. Definitely keep your cool. Keep your passion down and know that your relationship with this person have ended. And yes, you have the background together, some connections, family, perhaps you still have assets together, but just know that it's the end, and keep your cool. If the argument is coming up and you're feeling like, oh, I'm going to explode, breathe out, move away, and there might be some messaging, there might be some communication coming from his side, and it could be a sort of heated communication. But just keep your cool and know this is over, this is the end. You don't have to give any more energy into that. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. I hope this was clear. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you for being here. This was Laura, and have a lovely time of the day wherever you are.